That's...
And if my son's one of them not watching, I'd like to hear about it, because I mean, he deserves. You know, he's into swimming. He's going to be on a swim team at college, and he's been working out every. But I'm not going to say that he's had anything, because I don't want him to get, you know, oh, you're just a little tattletale or something. So.
Is that foul language actual, or is that just hearsay?
That's actual.
There's no excuse for that.
May I ask this, without naming names? Is it 1 or 2?
Are the issues with the same persons?
The same. It's
the same 2.
Same 2, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you had a meeting with all of them.
You have a nice pool, and I just hate to see.
Yeah.
You know, hate to see anything.
And that's the reason why I did. I told Stacy, I said, I think what we need to do is have a staff meeting with every one of them.
That's the right thing
And
to do.
They shouldn't have all been there.
Huh?
They shouldn't have all been there.
I don't agree. I think
they should. Yes.
You have to give them the
But they
opportunity to
wouldn't talk
volunteer.
Huh?
But
It doesn't make any difference.
if they are intimidated, that's the correct way to do it. Now, you know, if Todd has to take another step, he has to.
Yeah.
If he has to visit with those 2 and just address the allegations.
Well, and maybe that's what I need to do. Or Stacy and I need to do.
I guess you'd certainly involve your manager.
Because I'm going to tell you one thing right now, this crap's getting extremely old.
Well, they need to...
Really quick.
I know
You want me
you
to
told
come
them,
along
but
with
we'll
it,
run that
Todd?
pool, we'll close it for the week and run it on weekends if that's all the qualified lifeguards we have that really care about their job.
Todd, you want me to go along with on
I
that?
can tell you this,
Let me talk to
in
Stacy.
my 10 years as tenure as
Let me
mayor,
know.
we've never had letters like this from having kids up there.
Well, and you know, who knows, you know, who knows who's telling the truth and who's not. You know, a lot of it's can be hearsay, and you can't fire somebody on hearsay, and it just gets to be
Not a fun
so.
Nobody's disputing the fact that people have genuine complaints.
No, absolutely not.
But it's hard to act without.
You know, these
But I
people
understand
write
your
these letters,
position, too.
and I understand why they would write the letters. You know, if my kid came home and said she was he or she was being picked on, you know, I'd be upset too.
Have you visited with these people then, Todd?
I have not.
Would that be something to do too, maybe maybe...
I was going to try to
Address it
visit
a
with
little
one of them, but I haven't been able to get a hold of her to see hear her side of the story.
Are these juniors or seniors in high
Maybe they'd be
school?
interested.
I know who you're talking about.
I don't know.
Write a
If
complaint.
Doesn't make
they're
any difference.
seniors,
Meeting too.
They're going to be...
I
It doesn't make any
would
difference.
suggest that you don't hire them.
I just wondered what age these lifeguards
They're
are.
going to be seniors.
Say again.
They're
going to be seniors.
I don't know. You know, my kids don't want me to say anything because then they're going to get retaliation at the pool.
Yeah.
Or somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know,
That's the
when the two were confronted about the swearing and stuff, one of them admitted that he said ass. And he said the reason why he said that is because the kid was absolutely screaming at him. He was telling him to get out of the pool, and the kid was screaming back at him, and he said, "Get your ass out of the pool right now." So, you know, I don't know. I understand that, you know, I shouldn't be saying that to the kids at all. You know, that's just not right.
That's minor compared to some
Right,
of the other things.
right. And they said, you know, let's see, something about a kid getting thrown in by the lifeguards. Of course, you know, I asked the lifeguards, oh, gee, you know, oh, gosh, you're kidding me. Nobody got thrown in that night. I did not go through anybody's bag that night. Just, it's just ridiculous.
In response to these letters that have been written.
Right.
An accusation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We read one of the letters. We read We read this letter right here, the one from Tanya Pierce.
Yeah, yeah,
We read it there at that meeting
Yeah.
that night in front of everybody.
yeah.
And I was kind of hoping that Wyatt was going to speak up.
He's afraid to.
Didn't say a word.
And he quit,
He quit. Along with the Olson boy.
yeah.
Well, maybe call them in one at a time.
Is that Hunter? Is that Hunter that quit?
No, Zachary.
Zach Olson.
Zach Olson.
So, I don't know. Do we have other letters in there?
Well, not to my knowledge. Are there more
No,
letters?
just the three.
I guess it is one of those situations where we didn't have any problems previously and now we do, and why?
Well, and I know I've gotten some deals from other towns that, like, the city of Schleswig said that when their manager can't be there, there's an adult there supervising all the employees there. Well, do you want to do that? I mean, you can't assume that they're doing it for nothing.
It probably works because when my grandkids were here, I was up there a couple of times for a couple hours at a time, and boy, things were sure going smooth.
Well, that's the thing.
There you go.
You know. But I talked to a previous manager of the Schleswig pool just this weekend, and she said it worked real well for a while, and now it's starting to get chaotic again. So, even with the adults there. So,
How long do you have plan to have the pool open yet?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure when Stacy was planning on shutting it down.
The 15th or 16th, I believe.
Is it? Okay.
What a shame
10
to
days.
spend the money on the pool and
2
make
weeks.
it nice and then have the kids abuse it. That's,
And you hate to throw expense in, but I know one thing that usually works pretty good. It works good in all situations is video surveillance, but it's spendy.
I was gonna say.
That's spendy, but it works.
yeah.
I hate to think that we have to do that. But,
You have to do that.
Yeah, but-
Adult employee, believe me.
Is
no,
it,
I know where you're coming from. I just hate to think that we've got a problem like that.
is it expensive compared to life if somebody drowns up there
Correct.
because of the...
Correct.
I-
That's
I
my biggest
understand.
concern is
That's what worries
how
me.
attentive are we when we're there?
Because I've seen more than once the two on the lifeguard chair, and I've seen him throwing balls into the pool and stuff like that. So if he's playing up there, he's not watching all the kids, you know. But yet, if my name gets mentioned in this complaint, my son's going to be harassed because his mother went and, you know, made a big deal at the council meeting.
But you also clarified yourself saying if he's part of the problem, we would address that too. Didn't you say
Yeah,
that?
yes I did.
Todd, when does the pool close? Not to change the subject, but
Those are on 16.
16th.
Well, I don't know exactly, but it's in that area.
Stacy's gonna have to go back to school.
Yeah.
So we have 2 weeks.
I still think we gotta go through with that meeting with
Yes.
with those that were more accused.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
And then if we need to follow through with some of those parents, I can help you with that too.
Okay.
We'll leave it at that. And our next meeting, the pool will be closed. It'll be the 23rd, the special. If you need anything from any of us, Todd, let us know.